Hi everyone, it's Leeman with Lace Covered Skies. I'm here today to make some pockets, and these are pockets that I generally like to do in my retro journals. I'm looking for a signature that this will go into. So it's going to go into this signature. And I'm thinking it's going to go on this page. So I am going to go ahead and start cutting this to size. And I am making 3 different journals. So I think I'm just going to cut this in half actually. I am making 3 different journals. So I'm going to make 2 right now. And then for the third one, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to make a video on TikTok working on that last one. So I love working with this paper for retro journals. This paper is from Jenny Allsorts, and I'm so glad I found it. You guys probably remember this from my other journals because I use this paper a ton. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and ink this up. This was previously inked with a lighter distress ink. So I'm just gonna darken it up. And I'm using Vintage Photo here. And then I like to hinge these pockets on. So I need a backing for this. And I think I'm gonna use, but there's a fold in this. I think I'll probably just use file folder. All right, let me see. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and cut a couple sheets. Okay. Let me even this out. And then cut a couple of these. All right. I don't think it cut through the file folders. I can't even find my scissors. Okay. I'm gonna make these pockets right now, but I am not going to glue them in yet because I usually hinge them in. So I'll do that after I already have sewn in the signatures. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to ink it up real quick. Again, because I cut some of the edges. And then, okay, let me make sure the correct ones. All right. Now the file folder is a little bit bigger than the paper, but that's fine because I think it'll make it easier to put things into the pocket. All right, so I am going to go ahead and glue this. This really should not be that difficult. I think I made it way more difficult than it should be. On these, I will be putting these super cute images from, I just looked at her name, Red Deb, I believe, on Etsy. She has really cute vintage retro images. All right, so we have that. I'm trying to think if I should put a thumb hole. I think I will. I'm just gonna put a quick. Okay, I'm gonna go down a little bit. Let's ink that a little bit as well. This one. So I'm trying to do this thing where I make my journals a little bit more interactive, and I've been brainstorming a lot and getting inspiration from YouTube and Instagram and Pinterest. So it's nice. All right, so we have that. Now, I am going to make a little pocket at the top. So just mark these. spots. I had used this paper for something else in the Cricut, so that's why there's all these weird shapes on here. I'm just going to cut a little rectangle. So there's one right there. And this pocket's going to go up here. Okay, I'm going to trim this out a little bit. Okay. This one's going to be a little bit shorter. And then I'm going to hole punch this, but I think I need to test it first because this thing can be weird. I really love this edge punch. Okay. So, I'm going to punch the edges of this. Okay, I hope I got that right. Okay, that looks good. This edge punch just adds so much charm. And it looks really whimsical, but for some reason, to me, it looks kind of retro, like vintage retro. So I love using this. I don't have that many edge punches, or actually I think this is my only one. I don't have many because they're so expensive and they take up a lot of room. I would love like one or two more. And I don't have a lot of punches either. I think that's why I love my Big Shot. Alright, so this is going to go up here. And then I'm going to put these, where did they go? Okay, I'm going to put her on there. I'm going to put her right there. So it's going to be a pocket in here. But if I put something in here, it's going to cover her head. She's a little bit too tall. So let's go ahead and look for another little girl. And these are the images from Red Deb. I think I'm saying her name correctly. They're all kind of going the wrong way. I think this girl will work. Sometimes when I don't feel productive, I just fussy cut all day. She would be cute. She's kind of small, but I think she's gonna work. Yeah. So let's go ahead and put the pocket on. And this pocket is a top tuck. And she's gonna go down there. I love this pocket because it's just so striking. Like it just draws a lot of attention. And these papers are great for this. My printer is really weird. Every printer I get, like certain things don't print correctly at all. This one printed, technically it printed correctly, except for the fact that it's so dingy. It's like, this almost looks like it was already inked. When I printed this paper on my last printer, it was a very bright yellow. It's just really weird. Okay, and then I'm going to add her down here. Okay, so there we go, and then now I'm going to make a couple hinges. I usually make my hinges about 1 inch. I mean, in this case, I'm not really going to measure. Just because there's already this strip right here. Okay. Let's see if this is 1 inch. This is closer to 1.5 inches, but that's fine. And let's go ahead and I'm gonna grab this and make it about 1 inch. Actually, I'll make it a little bit bigger. And then cut it to the right length. Because I've been kind of brainstorming a little bit more, it's taking so long to make these journals. I mean, I typically take longer, I think, than most to finish my journals. So this is probably the typical longness. But I really want to finish these journals because I have ideas and I'm really happy. This is just one of the signatures. I'm really liking the look of it so far because I really missed working with retro, like the retro style. All right, now I'm going to make the hinge. Where's my scoring tool? Can't find it, so I'll use a butter knife. I think one of my least favorite things to do is to fold skinny cardboard. It's just unpleasant. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is hinge it. So I want it to swing open like this. So the way I'm going to do it is put glue right here because then it's going to open like that. And this surface is going to stick to the paper of the journal. So that way, once I have this prepped, I just need to wait until I'm ready to use it. And all I need to do is apply glue on the other side, and it's ready to be put into the journal. And I'm just using Aleene's Tacky Glue. I love Aleene's Tacky Glue. if I'm gluing paper, that's typically what I like to use. It's inexpensive, it does a job, and I feel like it's so thick that it makes it sturdy. So there's one. Now there is some printing on here, so I wanted to make it so that I'm going to be attaching the side so you don't see the printing. So with this as well, it's going to swing open like this. So I need to put glue right here. All right. So I'm just going to set this aside until I'm ready to use it. So basically, I think it's going to go on this page. I would just put glue right here and glue it in right there, and it makes such a cute little pocket. You can tuck something in here as well as tuck something up here. Although, because it swings open, I could put it on like a blank page like this or something, so that someone can, whoever gets this journal, can write under it. But yeah, so thank you for joining me here today. I will be making one more of these and setting them aside, but I hope you got to craft along with me. And in my next video, I'm going to be working more on this. I'm going to be doing another element. So I hope you join me for that one. But if you liked this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below and consider subscribing to my channel. And thank you so much for watching today, and I will talk to you next time. Bye everyone.